There we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this. This is going to be a preview of a bunch of stuff we're going to sell off on Sunday. Very similar to how we did it before. We did a couple of auctions a few months ago and they went really well. It's not so much reselling stuff, although there are some bits in here that I think will probably go to resellers so they can make some money on it, which is absolutely fine. We're experimenting a bit with a few individual items as well. But there's some bundles of vinyl. I'm basically clearing out the vinyl I've got left. And a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I'm going to say a few hellos quickly, but basically we're just going to show the stuff. Tam and Bell, welcome. Steve, hello. And Leanne, what was that about quality merchandise? I clearly don't need more quality merchandise. Yeah. Laney's in. Hi, Laney. And Susan. So I won't hang about. People can watch this back between now and Sunday. The auction is going to be on Sunday. We're not selling anything right now. I'm just going to give people a chance to look at stuff. So if there is anything of interest, they can come back on Sunday and have a bid. So quite a variety of stuff. I'll start with the vinyl, I think. I think that'll be really popular. Bear with. So I'm thinking I'm going to do, was it 3 lots? Maybe 3 lots. So this first lot is mostly picture discs. It's stuff that I've had listed. Some never got listed. I have ended it all. I think I may have a couple of, maybe 2 items of vinyl left on. Everything else I'm just going to clear. This is quite nice, little 7-inch picture disc. Blimey, I can't even remember who it was. Liner? Is that the band? It must be. Anyway, there's a 7-inch picture disc there. Pale Saints one, that has a bit of value. Very nice. 7-inch. There's a couple that aren't picture discs. I'm just chucking these in. Nice Psychedelic Furs and Madness ones. This I had listed for a while, but I just cancelled them all. Nice blue 10-inch. That's not a 7 or a 12. That's a 10-inch. Going to lock that in with the picture discs. Dollar picture disc. Yeah, lovely. This I was tempted to keep because it's Pet Shop Boys, but it's an interview disc and it's not an official Parlophone release, so I'm a bit fussy about my collecting. But that's really cool. Actually, it's double-sided picture disc. Different design on both sides on that 12-inch. So I think I'm going to do that as a lot. Oh no, I wasn't. I was going to do those plus the signed stuff. This is interesting. Terry Lightfoot, signed by Terry himself and the band. Several signatures around here. So I think, don't know which one's which, but yeah, I think these signatures match to these pictures. I never got around to listing that. I think that would be quite sought after. This one I never got around to listing either. Little Ginny, signed by her and the entire band. That's going. So I'm going to do all of this as one lot. Pete McDonald, again, signed. We picked these up from a yard sale event. It was a collector guy and he had crates and crates of vinyl. We got loads of it. I've sold a load of it off and this is what's left. This one, Jet, I have no idea who Jet are, but they signed this. So yeah, it's going. So I think that then they're kind of unique and interesting stuff. Picture discs and all that signed stuff. That's going to be one lot then. Decision made. And then I think the rest of this we'll do as one. I'll quickly show you through this. Shadows, Shades of Rock. I had a load of these. This was the last one. I just ended it. This is Motown, Stevie Wonder, Happy Birthday, and Sir Duke. I was selling them off at 10 quid. Had a stack and they, apart from that one, they all went. There's one left, but I've just cancelled them now. This is random. It's sealed. Fife Control, no idea. Never got around to listing it. This Mick Jagger is new and sealed. I don't think that has much value at all anyway, but that's going as well. This Mark Carroll is sealed. Nice Ministry of Sound, Benny Benassi, 12-inch. So this is all one lot, and then some vintage 80s stuff. I will double check condition, but I wouldn't have kept it to list if it wasn't in good nick. So these should all be excellent. Yeah, that is superb. So there'll be some money to make here, but I decided I was done with it. Bonnie Tyler. Looks like she's been shot through the head to me. Welcome if you just joined. This is going to act as a preview for those that are watching live and for those that want to have a quick peek before Sunday. Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits, Hugh Lewis and the News. That is in immaculate condition, that. Barbara Dixon. Don't think there'll be much value there. Gypsy Kings, that's quite nice. Skellen, Pete Skellen, Astaire. Rick Wakeman. Never got around to listing that. Boston, what a classic. And the, oh, is that the Manhattan Transfer? Wow. Yeah, never got listed. Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. What an album. I think that's an early, if not first edition. Let me double check. I think it's an A1, B1 pressing, so it probably has a bit of value. Yeah, B1, A1. So I think that's the first pressing of that. But again, I never got around to it, so I'm going to let these go. Someone else can enjoy flogging these. That's probably the nicest bit in here, I think. Early Bill Haley there. Judy Sook. Bad Company. Bit of Status Quo. There's always a bit of quo in a bundle of vinyl. And a Pet Shop Boys 12-inch that I bought in a bundle, but it's a German import. So I'm not collecting imports. So that is all going to go as one lot. So if you're into reselling vinyl, I'll start the bidding wherever you like on those. On Sunday, not tonight, there's some money to be made out of that. So that will be one lot. So the first ones, the picture discs and those 3 or 4 signed LPs will be a separate lot. Okay, hope that makes sense. What else have we got? Let's do this. When Ellen was making earrings and selling them on Etsy, she bought loads and loads of equipment for that. She's not doing it now. She's away at uni and she's kind of moved on from that. And so we are selling on her behalf what was left of all of her jewelry making stuff, earring backs, earring findings. Everything that I'm going to show you now is going as one lot. So if you're into making jewelry or you just want to sell this on, these look like pin badge backs. Looks like she never used those. Loads of the earring findings, all bagged up. This would all be one lot. Bags and bags and bags of it. These little hair clip mount things. No. One of the bag of those. Loads more. So that is going to go as a lot. And then there's these. I don't know what she was doing with these. A bag of scrunchies. Do you add things to those and craft with them? I don't know, but they were in with what Ellen was clearing out. So hopefully somebody will pick that up and make use of it. So that is all one lot. Bit of a crafting, jewelry making bundle. Oh, and some fabric markers. I think these may be slightly used, but hardly at all. I'm just chucking those in because they seem to go. So if you're into crafting, yeah, we're just going to let that go. We'll start the bidding wherever. So that's probably the only stuff that is suitable for reselling, if any of these are. Oh, apart from this, let's do these. Now, I've bought and sold folders of Match Attacks cards. I used to do it quite a bit. I don't really bother with it anymore. And I would pull out all of the limited editions and the special editions and stuff with a mind to selling them at some point. Did I ever do it? No. So all of these are the shiny, this is Harry Kane, star player, for example. There's a collection. Somebody I bought a load off, had like a whole page or two of Rooney. So these are all special edition Rooney cards. Don't ask me the value of them, but I mean, as an instant lot, but all Rooney cards. Oh, it's a gold one. Oh, it's a gold one. So yeah, there's, I don't know how many Rooney ones, 10, 20, whatever. Oop. Yeah, so I just made the decision. Someone else can have them, hopefully make some money on them. They are all the shiny, special, what have you. I don't know. Not really my thing. I just used to sell them in bulk and pick out all of the cool ones. You get the idea. I will try and count them maybe before Sunday. Hopefully somebody wants them and can make some money on them. Oh, Lainey, are you lotting these up? Okay, right. I need to remember what order I've said them in then. Yeah, so they're going to go if somebody wants to put a bid on those. I would imagine there's money to be made there. I've been saving them for ages to do it. Never got around to it. Next, we thought we'd let somebody else take this. We haven't got around to listing it. It is the coolest thing. If you get it cheap enough, I'm sure there's money in it to resell. It is huge. And it is, we think it's designed as a throw or maybe a wall hanging. And it's the Beatles. Can you see it? You won't be, I can't see what you can see. It's the Beatles with an American flag, kind of annoyingly. It'd be better if it was a Union Jack, really, but isn't that the coolest thing? Fringed edge. Yeah, so I reckon that you'd either use it as a throw or hang it up. Yeah, I reckon that's about nearly 6 foot square. We picked it up ages ago and just haven't got around to selling it. And now we're moving house. We just selected a load of stuff that we're just going to sell off. Like I said at the beginning, this isn't so much selling stuff to resell, apart from those first lots. We're just experimenting, seeing how things like this sell, if people are interested. I picked this up recently. It's had a lot of interest, but it didn't sell on eBay. And I've reduced a lot of my stuff. I've ended a lot of listings. And I thought somebody, one of our viewers, might love to have a bid on this. So it's a Harry Potter stationery set. You may have seen it in the whole video. It's got some wax here and then a wax seal. Like that. Is it Newt Scamander? Yes, it's all branded with Newt Scamander's logo. The notebook is unused. All of the writing paper is unused, as are the envelopes. Yeah, very cool thing. I had it listed. It didn't get picked off, so I've ended the listing, and I thought I'll just let it go. If somebody wants to have a bid on that. Christmas is coming. If there's a Harry Potter fan in your family, somebody will love that. This is just made to look like a leather case. It's not, obviously. So there's that. With Harry Potter in mind, excuse me, we're getting random now. We have a, what do you call it? You wear it. Oh, what is this thing called? It's nightgown thing. No, that's not what they call it. What do they call these? And someone in the chat put me out of my misery. Oh, what do they call them? Shall I put it on? A slanket? What's a slanket? Nightgown, is it? Dressing gown. Dressing gown? Yeah, we'll go with dressing gown. I think it's for a kid to be long, like when you get out of the bath or something. I need Andrea with me. She might help me describe these things. Dressing gown. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A blanket with sleeves works, Neil. Smoking jacket, probably not. Yeah, we've had this for a while. It's sat on the shelf waiting to get listed. Oh, it has its little tie back as well. Belt. Let's call it a belt. So we thought we'd give someone a chance to have that. It will go for whatever it goes for. We're happy to move that on. So that is Harry Potter. We're going to call it a dressing gown. I mean, it fitted me okay, but I think it's designed for a kid or a teenager. Next, this is cool as, but I thought I'd let it go to somebody, to a viewer. Get it back together. Oh, come on, work. It connects. It doesn't now. I'm live on the internet. Right. Anyway, it's a Matchbox. What did they call it? Bear with. Raider Command Adventure 2000. And somebody messaged me about this. In 2000 AD, they copied this and drew it into one of their issues. And Matchbox got right shirty with them about it because they basically used this image, the image of this, in their comic. And it caused a bit of a stink in 2000 AD. But there it is. It detaches and then it reattaches, but it's not playing ball right now. It's got a little clip. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I thought I'd let that go. The only issue with it really is that that's lifting up on that corner. But I like this. I would quite happily keep this, but we need to get rid. It doesn't have the, I think originally it had tracks on here, but they often get lost. So if somebody wants to have a bid on that, you are more than welcome. And then a couple of bits and bobs that were ours, and we don't think they're going to fit in where we're going. So if people want, it's a bit of an experiment again. Well, actually, this was Ellen's, but she didn't want to keep it. It's very cool. It's a pop vinyl, and it's Conductor Mickey. So if someone wants to put a little bit on that, we're happy to let that go. She had a big clear out, bless her. So I'm selling that for Ellen. I don't know that it's been opened. You can get in the top. It doesn't look like it ever had a seal on it. I don't think it's been out of the box. But we'll see. We'll let him go. And then some of the artwork that we've had up in the house, we just don't think is going to fit in where we're going. We have no idea if anyone's going to want to pop a bid on these. This is really cool. We picked this up years ago, long time ago now. We think it was maybe made in China. We're not really sure. I don't know if that's a paper cutout. I think it is. I think this is like been cut out of paper. Doesn't look like it's painted on. I'm not really sure. But we loved it. And our living room has red paint on one end and a little bit of highlighting at the other end. And this fitted in perfectly. But we don't think it's going to fit in at the next place. It's been professionally flamed. So we'll see. I don't know. I love that. But we're going to let it go. Along with this one. This is a separate lot. We're going to do these separately. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's about an inch thick, maybe a bit more. And it's got a carved elephant on it. It has a hook. This used to hang up in our living room. But again, we're kind of changing things up when we move to the next house, and we think we're going to let this go to somebody else. Isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, we've enjoyed it for the past, I think that's been hanging up for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe not that long, maybe 3 years. We're going to see if somebody wants to have a bid on that one. So that's that. And I'm not sure about this. I'll show it, but Andrea doesn't want to keep this one. You'll see why we bought this and had it on the wall in a second. It's very niche, so I'm not sure it's a good thing to try and auction off. But this was Andrea's, funnily enough. But she didn't want to keep it and take it with us. So I don't know how many people out there are going to want an A initial, or whether we will actually auction this one off. I'm not sure about that one, but we shall see. I think that's it. There were a couple of other bits that we may chuck in on the night, but I think that's pretty much it. So if you saw anything in there, have a bid. We're not going to set prices. You can start the bidding wherever you want. It's stuff we're happy to move on now, and if somebody can make a bit of money on it, even better. So there we go. That's pretty much it. This was a preview. We are going to auction this stuff on Sunday, so our regular Sunday live slot. So that's 8 p.m. Sunday the 25th, is it? Yeah, 5 days before we move house. There will be postage on this. Most of it will be £3. The big vinyl lot will be more, because that'll be way over 2 kilos. I'd imagine everything else, there'll be a £3 postage on. If we find anything else between now and then, we will just sell it off on the night, see what happens. So I hope that was interesting. If you did see anything you want, think forward to Christmas. If there's anything in there that might make a good Christmas gift, yeah, have a bid. I would imagine some of this will go nice and cheap. I hope so anyway. Yeah, let's dip in the chat. Hi, Kevin. How can you pay if you get some bits? I've put the details below. How we did it last time was our PayPal address, which is below. You would just click through to that and make a payment. Some people chose to do it friends and family. You don't have to. And then we will send it out to the registered PayPal address. If you do it friends and family, you'll have to message us your address because it doesn't come through. Pretty simple. Hello, Bold Finds. Yeah, have a look back. The first few lots have potential for you to make some decent profit on, mainly the vinyl lots. I'm clearing out what's left of my vinyl. Apart from a couple of bits I wanted to keep hold of. Everything else that was listed or waiting to be listed, I'm basically clearing now in 2 lots. So take a look at them if you're thinking to make money out of this. The other bits probably for personal use, I would suggest. Hi, Nia. Hello, Peter. Let me scroll back, see if there were any more questions I can answer before we go. Thank you, Lainey. Lainey was doing the lots as I went. I'll have to look back at this and check the order. Steve says, that's weird. I just sold a SNES to a mate, then I noticed the t-shirt. Oh my, yes, I'm wearing SNES. Love this t-shirt. I've had this, I must have had this t-shirt at least, I would suggest 15 years. It's survived quite well. Never opened. Nick opens it like a bloody car boot. Well, it's not sealed was the point. I don't know if these, I know nothing about pop vinyl. Do they come sealed? There's no seal on it. It is what it is. I didn't break a seal to get in it. That would have been daft. Okay. Are you posting to Ireland? Probably not. I mean, you can message me if there's a particular lot you're interested in, and I can try and work out international shipping. It's just so expensive. You know, I could message me if there's something you're particularly keen on, and I can try and get you a price. But generally, it's just complicated and expensive. So, yeah, drop me a message if there is something in particular. Oh, we're going back to the smoking jacket. It's a smoking jacket. If you set it on fire, he's here all night. Okay, right, let me get back to the end, see if there were any more questions. So if you just dropped in, that was a preview of the few bits we're going to sell off on Sunday. If you are interested in anything, you will bid in the side chat when we are live. The highest bidder then pays immediately into the PayPal address, and I will send it out to you the following Monday, is the idea. So yeah, I don't think there's much more left for me to do. Excuse me. I do plan on doing, I don't know quite when, between now and when we move, I will do another live stream on the Thrift Map channel. Just updating you with that progress. There has been progress. Things are looking good. And I'll take more questions as well. So at some point next week, we'll do a quick live stream over there. Yeah, take care, everybody. I will see you 8 o'clock sharp on Sunday when we'll sell all this stuff off. All right, take care. I'll see you soon.